Your life is not an accident. You are here on purpose, for a purpose, and with a purpose. The moment you breathe your first breath, destiny whispers your name. But here's the catch. It's up to you to listen, to act, to fight for that future that's calling out to you. I want you to imagine something with me. Picture a seed, small and insignificant to the naked eye. That seed carries within it the potential to become a mighty oak tree towering above the forest. But that potential means nothing if the seed doesn't fight to break through the soil, to reach for the sunlight, to weather the storms that will inevitably come. You, my friend, are that seed. Your future, your dreams, your purpose, they are that mighty oak. But the question is, are you willing to fight for it? Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but I've tried. I've failed. I'm tired. Let me tell you something. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is a part of success. Every great achievement in history was built on a mountain of failures. The Wright brothers didn't fly on their first attempt. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb in one go. And let me tell you, I didn't become who I am today without facing my fair share of setbacks. But here's the secret. These people, these achievers, they understood one fundamental truth. Persistence is the key to unlocking your future. They knew that giving up is the only true failure. Everything else is just a lesson, a stepping stone, a part of the journey. Think about it. When a baby is learning to walk, do we criticize them for falling? Do we tell them, well, I guess walking isn't for you? No. We encourage them, we cheer for them. We know that each fall is bringing them closer to that magical moment when they'll take their first steps. So why do we treat ourselves any differently? Your dreams, your goals, they're not just wishful thinking. They're a glimpse of what you're capable of becoming. They're your future calling out to you. But that future isn't going to fight for itself. You need to fight for it. Now, I want you to do something for me. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself 5 years from now having achieved your biggest goal. Feel the sense of accomplishment, the pride, the joy, that person you're seeing. That's the real you. That's who you're meant to be. But there's a gap between where you are now and where that person is. And that gap is filled with challenges, obstacles, and yes, failures. But here's the beautiful truth. You have everything you need to bridge that gap. You have the power to transform your life, to become that person you see in your mind's eye. It's not about having special talents or advantages. It's about having the right mindset, the determination to keep going when things get tough. Let me share a principle with you that has guided me throughout my life. The principle of purpose-driven persistence. You see, when you're clear about your purpose, when you understand why you're doing what you're doing, it becomes easier to persist. It's not just about achieving a goal. It's about fulfilling your purpose. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. It's steep, it's rocky, and every step is a challenge. If you're just climbing for the sake of climbing, it's easy to give up when the going gets tough. But if you knew that at the top of that mountain is something precious, something that will change your life and the lives of others, suddenly every step has meaning. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity to prove your commitment to your purpose. That's what fighting for your future is all about. It's about connecting every action, every decision to your greater purpose. When you do that, giving up becomes impossible. Because giving up doesn't just mean abandoning a goal. It means abandoning your purpose, abandoning the person you're meant to become. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but I don't know my purpose. That's okay. Finding your purpose is a journey in itself. But here's a secret. Your purpose is often found in the intersection of what you're passionate about, what you're good at, and what the world needs. What makes you come alive? What are the skills and talents that seem to come naturally to you? What are the problems in the world that break your heart that you wish you could solve? In the answers to these questions, you'll find clues to your purpose. And once you start moving in the direction of your purpose, amazing things begin to happen. Doors open that you never knew existed. People come into your life who can help you on your journey. Opportunities present themselves that you couldn't have imagined before. But remember, these things don't happen by magic. They happen because you're taking action, because you're showing the universe that you're serious about your future. As I always say, the graveyard is the richest place on earth, because it is here that you will find all the hopes and dreams that were never fulfilled, the books that were never written, the songs that were never sung, the inventions that were never shared, the cures that were never discovered. All because someone was too afraid to take that first step, keep with the problem, or determined to carry out their dream. Don't let your dreams end up in the graveyard of unfulfilled potential. Fight for them. Nurture them. Now, I want to address something that many of you might be feeling. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of not being good enough. Let me tell you something. Fear is a liar. Fear will tell you that you can't do it, that you should play it safe, that your dreams are too big. But here's the truth. Fear is often a sign that you're on the right track. Think about it. We don't feel fear when we're in our comfort zone, doing the same things we've always done. We feel fear when we're about to do something big, something that will stretch us, something that will lead to growth. So the next time you feel fear creeping in, and I want you to smile, because that fear is telling you that you're about to do something amazing. But how do we overcome this fear? How do we push through it to fight for our future? It starts with changing our relationship with failure. We need to stop seeing failure as something final, as a judgment of our worth. Instead, we need to see it as feedback, as a teacher. Every time you fail, you learn something. You learn what doesn't work, which brings you one step closer to finding out what does work. Thomas Edison, when asked about his many failed attempts at inventing the light bulb, said, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That's the mindset of a true innovator, of someone who understands that failure is just a stepping stone to success. So I challenge you, fail more, take more risks, try new things. Because with each failure, you're not moving backwards. You're moving forwards, accumulating knowledge, experience, and resilience that will serve you in achieving your dreams. Now let's talk about persistence. Persistence is not about blindly trying the same thing over and over again. It's about being committed to your goal, but flexible in your approach. It's about being willing to adapt, to learn. Think of water. Water is persistent. If it encounters an obstacle, it doesn't give up. It finds a way around, over, or through. It might take years, but water will carve a path through even the hardest rock. That's the kind of persistence I'm talking about. The kind that says, I will reach my goal. The only question is how. But persistence alone is not enough. You need to combine it with growth. Every day you should be learning, improving, getting better, read books, attend seminars, seek out mentors. Invest in yourself. Because the person you are today might not be capable of achieving your dreams. But the person you can become, that person is unstoppable. Remember, success is not about reaching a destination. It's about who you become on the journey. It's about the skills you develop, the mindset you cultivate, the character you build. That's why giving up is never an option. Because when you give up, you're not just giving up on a goal. You're giving up on your own growth, on becoming the person you're meant to be. Now, I want to address something that many of you might be struggling with. Comparison. In today's world, it's easy to look at others and feel like we're falling behind. But let me tell you something. The only person you need to compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Are you learning more? Are you working harder? Are you getting closer to your goals? Your journey is unique. Your path is your own. Don't waste time and energy comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Focus on writing your own story, on becoming the best version of yourself. Because when you do that, when you focus on your own growth and progress, amazing things happen. You start to inspire others. You become a leader. You become someone who doesn't just achieve success, but who lifts others up along the way. And that brings me to an important point. Your dreams, your future, they're not just about you. They're about the impact you can have on the world. When you fight for your future, When you persist in the face of obstacles, when you refuse to give up, you're not just changing your own life. You're changing the lives of everyone around you. Think about it. Every great invention, every breakthrough, every positive change in the world started with one person who refused to give up on their dream. A smartphone in your pocket, the car you drive, the freedoms you enjoy. All of these came about because someone somewhere decided to fight for their vision of the future. You have that same power within you. Your dreams, your ideas, your unique perspective. They have the potential to change the world. But only if you fight for them. Only if you refuse to let obstacles, setbacks, or fear hold you back. So I want you to make a commitment right now. A commitment to yourself, to your dreams, to you. I will not give up. I will fight for my future. I will persist in the face of obstacles. I will learn from my failures. I will grow every day. I will become the person I'm meant to be. Say it again, believe it. Like when you make that commitment, when you truly decide that giving up is not an option, the universe starts to conspire in your favor. Opportunities appear. Strength you didn't know you had emerges. Solutions to problems become clear. But remember, this commitment isn't a one-time thing. It's a daily choice. Every morning when you wake up, you have to recommit to your dreams. You have to choose to take action, to learn, to grow, to persist. It won't always be easy. There will be days when you feel like giving up. Days when your goal seems impossibly far. On those days, I want you to remember this. Your dreams are worth fighting for. Your future is worth fighting for. And you have everything you need within you to succeed. Think about the great achievers throughout history. They weren't superhumans. They were ordinary people who made an extraordinary commitment to their dreams. They were people who understood that success isn't about avoiding failure, but about getting up one more time than you fall down. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison, but he never gave up on his dream of a free and equal South Africa. J.K. Rowling was a single mother on welfare when she wrote the first Harry Potter book, facing rejection after rejection before finally finding success. Steve Jobs was fired from the company he founded, but he used that setback as an opportunity to innovate and grow, eventually returning to make Apple one of the most valuable companies in the world. Many people didn't succeed because they were special. They succeeded because they refused to give up. They kept fighting for their future, even when the odds seemed stacked against them. And you can do the same. But here's the thing. You don't have to do it alone. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your dreams, who push you to be better. Find mentors who can guide you, who can share their wisdom and experience. Build a network of like-minded individuals who are also fighting for their future. And be that person for others. Encourage those around you. Share your knowledge, lift others up. Because when you help others achieve their dreams, you create positive energy that comes back to you multiplied. Now, I want to talk about something that's crucial in your fight for your future: resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to keep going when things get tough. And let me tell you, it's not something you're born with. It's something you develop, like a muscle. Every time you face a challenge and push through, you're building resilience. Every time you fail and get back up, you're becoming stronger. Every time you feel like giving up but choose to keep going, you're developing the mental toughness that will serve you for the rest of your life. So embrace the challenges, welcome the obstacles. See them not as barriers to your success, but as opportunities to grow, to become stronger, to develop the resilience you need to achieve your dreams. And remember, resilience isn't about never feeling discouraged or defeated. It's about acknowledging those feelings, but not letting them dictate your actions. It's about saying, yes, this is hard. Yes, I feel like giving up. Now let's talk about vision. Your vision of your future is like a beacon guiding you through the storms of life. It's what keeps you going when things get tough. So I want you to take some time to really clarify your vision. What does your ideal future look like? What kind of person do you want to become? What impact do you want to have on the world? Write it down, visualize it. Feel it. Make it so real in your mind that you can taste it. Because when your vision is clear and compelling, it becomes a powerful force pulling you towards your dreams. Vision without action is just a daydream. You need to take consistent, purposeful action towards your goals. Break your big dreams down into smaller, manageable steps. Create a plan. Set deadlines for yourself. Stay self-accountable. And celebrate your progress along the way. Too often, we're so focused on the end goal that we forget to acknowledge how far we've come. Take time to recognize your achievements, no matter how small they might seem. Each step forward is a victory. Each lesson learned is progress. Each obstacle overcome. Now, I want to address something that holds many people back from fighting for their future. The fear of success. Yes, you heard that right. Many people are actually afraid of succeeding. They're afraid of the responsibility that comes with success. Afraid of the changes it might bring to their life. Afraid of not being able to handle it. But let me tell you something. You were born for greatness. Success is your birthright. You have within you everything you need to handle the responsibilities and challenges that come with achieving your dreams. Don't let the fear of success hold you back from becoming who you're meant to be. Remember, success is not about accumulating wealth or fame. True success is about fulfilling your purpose, about becoming the best version of yourself, about making a positive impact on the world. And that kind of success, that's something worth fighting for. So I want you to make a decision right now. Decide that you're going to fight for your future with everything you've got. Decide that giving up is not an option. Decide that you're going to become the person you're meant to be, no matter what obstacles you face. Because here's the truth. The world needs you. The world needs your dreams, your ideas, your unique gifts. Don't deprive the world of your greatness. Don't let your potential go unfulfilled. Fight for your future, because in doing so, you're fighting for a better world. Imagine a world where everyone was fighting for their future, where everyone was striving to fulfill their potential, to make their unique contribution. What kind of world would that be? A world of innovation, of progress, of positive change. A world where problems are solved, where lives are improved, where hope thrives. You have the power to contribute to that world. You have the power to make a difference. But it starts with you. It starts with your decision to never give up, to keep fighting for your future no matter what. So I challenge you, dream big, set audacious goals, believe in yourself, take action, learn from your failures, grow every day, persist in the face of obstacles, fight for your future with everything you've got. Because when you do, when you commit yourself fully to your dreams, to your purpose, to becoming the best version of yourself, you become unstoppable. You become an inspiration to others. You become a force for positive change in the world. Remember, your life is not an accident. You are here on purpose for a purpose and with a purpose. Your future is calling out to you. Will you answer? Will you fight for it? Will you become the person you're meant to be? A choice is yours. I believe in you. I believe in your potential. I believe in your dreams. And I believe that if you commit yourself fully to fighting for your future, there's nothing you can't achieve. So go out there, fight for your future. Never give up. Embrace every challenge as an opportunity for growth. Let your passion fuel your persistence. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today and keep moving forward. Your future is not set in stone. It's a canvas waiting for you to paint your masterpiece. Every brushstroke matters. Every decision, every action, every moment of perseverance. Don't be afraid to use bold colors to experiment, to create something uniquely yours. Your life is your art, and the world is your gallery. Think about the great innovators and change makers throughout history. They didn't wait for permission to change the world. They didn't wait for perfect conditions. They started with what they had where they were. And that's exactly what you need to do. Start now. Start what you have. Your current circumstances are not your final destination. They're your launching pad. Use them as fuel for your journey, as motivation to push harder, to reach higher. Remember, success is not about where you start, but where you finish. It's not about the resources you have, but how resourceful you can be. It's not about the hand you're dealt, but how you play your cards. Every great achievement in history started as a seemingly impossible dream in someone's mind. The airplane, the computer cures for diseases, all of these were once considered impossible. But someone dared to dream, and more importantly, dared to act. You have dreams within you that are just as powerful, just as world-changing. Don't let them remain dormant. Don't let fear or doubt or the opinions of others hold you back. Your dreams are too important to be left unfulfilled. Imagine yourself 10 years from now, looking back on this moment. What do you want to see? A person who played it safe, who settled for less than they were capable of? Or a person who dared greatly, who pushed their limits, who refused to give up on their dreams? Hey, the choice is yours. And it's a choice you make not just once, but every single day. Every morning when you wake up, you have a new opportunity to recommit to your goals, to take another step towards your dreams. But here's the thing. This journey isn't just about reaching a destination. It's about who you become along the way. It's about the strength you develop, the wisdom you gain, the character you build. Every obstacle you overcome, every setback you bounce back from, every small victory you achieve, these are all shaping you into the person you're meant to be. So embrace the journey. Embrace the struggles, the uncertainties, the moments of doubt. These are not signs that you're on the wrong path. They're signs that you're growing, that you're pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. And that's where the magic happens. That's where breakthroughs occur. That's where you discover strengths you never knew you had. Think about a time when you faced a challenge that seemed insurmountable. Maybe it was a difficult exam, a tough project at work, or a personal struggle. Remember how it felt when you finally overcame it? That sense of accomplishment, of pride, of knowing you're capable of more than you thought. That's the feeling you should chase. Not because it's easy, but because it's worth it. Because on the other side of that challenge is growth, is progress, is the future you're fighting for. But remember, this fight isn't just about you. Your success, your growth, your achievements, they have a ripple effect. When you push yourself to be better, you inspire others to do the same. When you refuse to give up on your dreams, you show others that it's possible to pursue theirs. You have the power to create positive change, not just in your own life, but in the lives of those around you. Your determination can inspire a friend to keep going when they feel like quitting. Your success can show a young person that their dreams are possible. Your resilience in the face of setbacks can teach others the power of perseverance. So when you fight for your future, you're not just fighting for yourself. You're fighting for everyone who will be touched by your journey, everyone who will be inspired by your story, everyone who will benefit from the unique contributions only you can make. This is why giving up is never an option, because it's not just about you. It's about the potential impact you can have on the world. It's about the lives you can change, the problems you can solve, the difference you can make. Now, I know this journey isn't easy. There will be times when you feel like you're not making progress, when your goals seem further away than ever. In these moments, it's crucial to remember why you started. Reconnect with your purpose, with the vision of the future you're fighting for. Visualization is a powerful tool. Take time each day to close your eyes and really see your future self. See yourself achieving your goals, living your purpose, making the impact you want to make. Feel the emotions associated with that success. The joy, the pride, the sense of fulfillment. Make it so real in your mind that you can almost touch it. This isn't just daydreaming. It's programming your subconscious mind for success. It's reinforcing your commitment to your goals. It's reminding yourself why all the hard work, all the sacrifices, all the perseverance is worth it. But visualization alone isn't enough. You need to back it up with action every day. Do something that brings you closer to your goals. It doesn't have to be big. Small steps consistently taken add up to massive progress over time. A book that expands your knowledge. Practice a skill that's crucial to your success. Reach out to someone who can mentor you, collaborate with you, take care of your physical and mental health. These daily actions might seem small, but they're the building blocks of your future success. And here's something crucial. Celebrate these small wins. Too often, we're so focused on the big goal that we forget to acknowledge the progress we're making along the way. But these small victories are important. They build momentum. They boost your confidence. They prove to yourself that you're moving in the right direction. So at the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on what you've accomplished. What steps did you take towards your goals? What did you learn? How did you grow? Celebrate these achievements, no matter how small they might seem. Now let's talk about failure. If you are fighting for your future, if you're pushing yourself to grow and achieve, you're going to fail sometimes. It's inevitable. But here's the secret. Failure is not your enemy. Failure is your teacher. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, to adjust your approach, to come back stronger. The most successful people in the world aren't those who never fail. They're those who never let failure stop them. They see failure as feedback, as valuable data that helps them refine their strategy. When you face setbacks, don't let them discourage you. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to get better, to get closer to my goals? This mindset turns every failure into a stepping stone towards success. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure. The most beautiful pearls come from oysters that have been irritated by grains of sand. In the same way, your challenges, your setbacks, your moments of doubt, these are all shaping you into something beautiful and valuable. But this journey isn't something you have to do alone. In fact, trying to go it alone is often a recipe for burnout and disappointment. Surround yourself with people who support your dreams, who believe in you even when you doubt yourself. Seek out mentors who can guide you, who can share their wisdom and experience. And be that person for others. Support their dreams. Offer encouragement when they face setbacks. Share what you've learned on your own journey. Because when you lift others up, you create a positive energy that comes back to you multiplied. Building a supportive community isn't just about having cheerleaders. It's about creating an environment where growth and achievement are the norm. When you're surrounded by people who are also fighting for their future, who are also committed to personal growth and making a positive impact, it elevates you. Their energy fuels your own. Their successes inspire you to push harder. Now, as you fight for your future, it's crucial to maintain balance. Your goals are important, but they shouldn't come at the cost of your health, your relationships, or your joy. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Don't get so focused on tomorrow that you forget to live today. Take time to appreciate the beauty around you. Nurture your relationships. Take care of your physical and mental health. Engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. These aren't distractions from your goals. They're essential components of a fulfilling life. And they'll give you the energy and resilience you need to keep fighting for your future. And speaking of the future, remember that it's not fixed. It's fluid, constantly shaped by the decisions you make and the actions you take. This means that you have the power to create the future you want. Every choice you make, every action you take is a vote for the kind of future you want to see. So make those choices consciously. Before you act, ask yourself, is this moving me towards the future I want or away from it? Is this aligned with my values, with the person I want to become? Let your vision of the future guide your present actions. But don't let the enormity of your dreams overwhelm you. Yes, you're fighting for your future, but that fight happens in the present. One day at a time. Focus on what you can do today, this week, this month. Break your big goals down into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate each step as a victory because it is. And remember, the path to success is rarely a straight line. There will be detours, unexpected challenges, moments when you feel like you're going backwards. But as long as you keep your destination in mind, as long as you keep moving forward, you're on the right path. Your future is calling you. It's calling you to be more, to do more, to become the best version of yourself. It's calling you to make your unique mark on the world, to fulfill your potential, to live a life of purpose and meaning. Will you answer that call? Will you fight for that future with everything you've got? Will you commit to never giving up, no matter what obstacles you face? The choice is yours. But I believe in you. I believe in your potential, in your dreams, in your ability to create the future you want. So go out there, take that first step, and then the next and the next. Keep moving forward, keep growing, keep fighting for your future, because your future is worth fighting for. You are worth fighting for. And the world needs the unique gifts that only you can bring. So never give up. Never stop growing. Your future is waiting. Go out there and claim it.